Yeah. Just Incredible's Liftoff Show on Power 106. Today I'm joined by the beautiful Ari Lennox.
Thank you. Hi.
Good to see you.
Good to see you.
So nice to have you on the show today.
Thank you for having me.
You know it. We're overdue.
Yeah.
We're overdue. You've been putting out music. You've been super busy. I love seeing the constant elevation.
Yeah.
How are you feeling at this moment?
Feeling really good. Really happy.
You should.
Very, very proud of my music and my team. And yeah, I'm just loving my new song. And I just can't wait. I just wanted the women and everyone to just have a beautiful bop for the spring and the summer. That. Definitely before the album comes out. So this is a great preview to the project. Yeah, definitely.
The song, the tempo, the energy is just so good.
Thank
you got that feel good sample in there. We're talking about Soft Girl Era.
Yes.
Talk to me about the new song Soft Girl Era.
I'm just putting it out in the universe that like I want to like relax. I want to park the pickup truck and and leave it in the driveway for a bit. Like I do everything, like I'm this independent woman taking care of my family, and like it's just nice to embrace help, to be pampered and all of that. And I'm just really excited to just let go, let God.
Germaine Dupri on the record.
Yep, absolutely.
That's giving me that feeling. Y'all have always had a great chemistry too. Germaine's a huge, right? What's it like getting in the studio with Germaine Dupri?
It's just magical every time.
Yeah.
At first it was a bit intimidating, he's legendary. But over time, I'm just able to be myself. He's able to be himself. And with him, it's also about just letting go and like letting him lead in that way, and like trusting that like he knows what I need. Because I came to him and I was like, yeah, we're doing Motown and all this stuff. And he was like, okay, and that was kind of not Motown at all.
Right.
And in hindsight, it was everything I needed to, like, it's the perfect like foundation and glue for the album to keep things spicy. But there's elements of Motown in it, of course.
For sure.
So, it's just always lovely because he's gonna make a fire beat. Brian Michael Cox,
couple
fire
goats,
beat.
Man.
Yeah.
These guys are the best of the best.
Yes, and then legendary songwriters like Aunt Clemens and Gabby, and they were in there, and we just all came together. And
what a great crew, man. I wish that sounds like an amazing studio session.
It was.
Right?
It was a dream.
Yeah, I bet. And are those hands involved with the album as well?
Yeah, absolutely. Gabby and Aunt Clemens, and of course JD and Brian Michael Cox. We have another record called Vacancy. Yeah, which is very, very sexy record. Cosign is killing it with the saxophone.
Oh, my boy Cosign in there. Yeah, that's what's up.
Yeah.
When is the project? Have you got a date on it, or when are you thinking about releasing?
I don't have a date, but I just really am shooting for within the next 2 months, because I want people to feel this music in the summer.
Yeah.
And I want a fall tour, and I don't want people to have to learn the songs in 2 weeks and then we on tour. Like I want it to marinate.
Yeah. Yeah.
So
when did this love for music start for you? Like take me back to being a young lady, and the where'd the passion come from?
Honestly, probably since I was 4. I mean, I was writing under my grandma's porch. Or deck or whatever it was, but I was writing. Why I was writing under there? It's dangerous, I'm sure. But writing. I don't even know how much I could write at 4, but that's what she said.
Right.
So my grandma Mills, shout out to her.
Shout out to grandma.
But I was always making songs. Yeah.
Wow.
Yep.
Wow.
Always making songs, always kind of writing disses like to my family, remixing things. Yeah.
That's what's up. And then where did it did you, was it like a talent show, or what type of energy started like, damn, really, this is what my dream is here. I want to do this.
There was a talent show. My Aunt Shawnee, she helped me prepare for it. It's a record called, I don't know if it's even called this, but Take a Look at Me Now by Mariah Carey. And she helped basically prepare me for this talent show. And I just remember getting on stage, singing my heart out, but I was so nervous. so my eyes were closed.
I've been there before. I've been there before. Just close your eyes.
Okay, and no one's there.
Right.
And when I opened them, there was this girl in the front row like this.
No way.
So, yeah.
Close my eyes again.
No, but I kept them open. Like, all right, I see you. But I didn't care.
Right.
Like, and that's how I knew, like, my passion was just, it would always supersede, like, any shade that I ever felt from the audience or people. I think it was just the one area in my life where I really was confident in it, you know.
Love it. And where's that confidence come from?
I just like how I sound.
Absolutely.
Of course, like, there are things inside. It's like, I wish I could be as powerful as Patti LaBelle, but I say for myself, I just really appreciate hearing my voice sometimes, you know, and I think it's a blessing. And yeah.
Even like getting up on that stage though at a young age and just saying, hey, I'm going for it.
Yeah.
You know, look at God and see how far you've come.
Yep, definitely.
Since then.
Yep,
Since then.
so far.
What else can the fans expect from the new project you're working on?
Also, shout out to Mr. Ring in first grade, because he's my music teacher and he prepared me for the Star Spangled Banner. And that probably also has something to do with like just getting me prepared for all of this. And it was beautiful. I sung it for the school assembly. I've never sang it since, but I feel like that kind of helped me. So shout out to Mr. Ring. I don't know where he's at.
Shout out to Mr. Ring.
And I wanna find him. I don't know where he's at, but he changed my life.
Hopefully he sees this interview.
Yeah, I hope so.
Hit her up on Instagram
Poplar
or something.
Tree Elementary School.
I would love to hear you do the Star Spangled Banner soon at, you know, one of these big games or something like that. That would be beautiful.
Thank you. I think with rehearsal, I would feel a lot more comfortable and prepared. But I would want to rehearse for probably like 8 years. Consecutively.
Yeah, I feel it.
Yeah.
Shea Butter Baby.
Yeah.
Wow. Amazing project.
Thank you.
Amazing song.
Thank you.
How did that album impact your life?
Oh, man. It's so funny. It felt so easy to create with Elite and Dreamville and J. Cole. Felt so smooth, so easy.
Yeah.
It's a lot of legends involved in that project. It was just a great time in my life. Just got signed. Just had a taste of like a little bit of money at the time. And I was experiencing all these new things I never experienced before. Like my first apartment in Cary, North Carolina. And honestly, getting off of like that heartbreak that I had from my first boyfriend, which seemingly it took like years to kind of like get over it. And so my record Whipped Cream kind of helped me get over him. But then it turned into a I Miss You song. And so then I started thinking of family members that had passed away, like my Aunt Jewel and cousin, you know, Jalen. It turned in, it's amazing how songs can manifest or turn into other things,
other moments, feelings,
experiences. Yeah.
So interesting.
It's a magical album.
It is a magical album.
And I feel like that girl because I wrote the whole thing.
Talk about
so
that.
Anybody who wants to come for me like, oh, you use songwriters. I believe in collaboration.
Absolutely.
I believe in living in my soft life and embracing working with others and sharing our experiences. But I am so proud of myself. Like, that was my baby where, you know, Foe and Shea Butter Baby, I just put my whole soul into it, you know?
Yeah.
So I don't need to have full control ever again. I just don't.
I love that. Your true soft girl era. I'm proud of you too. I'm proud of you too. You've come a long way.
Yeah.
The music is sounding phenomenal.
Thank you.
Originally, did I see that you like were releasing music on YouTube and getting your stuff out there? I think, you know, there's a lot of people now who they'll put up a post on Instagram if it doesn't get over 50 likes, they want to take it down. You know, it's like, what do you tell those type of individuals who are working on music and have similar dreams, but you know that internet could be tough? You know what I mean? You had the confidence to push through. What's your message to them?
Wow. I mean, if you like it, it's all that matters. Like, keep it up. But I also struggle with that too. Of like, I mean, you're talking about just music and not like a picture that didn't go viral?
No, I'm talking about more like music.
Just music,
yeah.
okay. Because like, I'd be like, damn, I guess it wasn't good.
With the pictures, like, yeah, but no, some you're passionate about. You know, it's scary to share your art at times,
it is.
You know?
But that's why you got to trust yourself.
Yeah.
I'm still working through that where it's just like the embarrassment of like, okay, maybe this didn't work out, but I have to remember the space I was in when I created it, and it meant the world to me, and it was just a moment.
Yeah.
So yeah, you just gotta trust in those
yourself.
moments. And some things are for you. Some things maybe aren't for everyone else, but that don't mean you gotta take it down. Like it's still a part of your journey and
advice.
who you are.
Yeah. Individualism.
Yeah.
Individualism. Soft Girl Era is the name of the song. What other vibes and, you know, what else will we learn about you on this project? You know, the growth since, you know, Shea Butter Baby. Like, what will we hear in the art?
Just a lot of singing, like me really taking it there, like the intro to Horoscope. I'm excited for people to hear that. Like I'm doing different things with my voice. And not only are some of the record, well, everything is soul, but I feel like I've taken it to another level with Tricky Stewart.
Oh, the man.
He's incredible.
The man, yeah.
And he was wonderful in the studio, really pushed me. Richard, his engineer, really pushed me. Felly, with vocal production and songwriting really pushed me. And I feel these records are another side of me, elevated, a more polished R&B feel, which is cool because I'm more comfortable with the samples and soul and all of that. But this is definitely like a different side of me, a more R&B and sweet, clean, just perfect, you know, a little bit of auto-tune type vibes.
Understood.
Like, it's a vibe, though.
Yeah.
But I'm definitely exploring different things. But then we still have the meat and potatoes, like Wake Up, produced by Bongo, by the way, which is incredibly soulful and incredibly classic and timeless. I think it's just a beautiful mix of so much.
I love it. A lot to look forward to.
Yeah.
You said, is the first track called Horoscope?
So the first track is called, it's the intro.
Okay.
And the song is called Drama Queen.
Okay,
Yeah.
Drama Queen. Yeah. And what is it about? Talk to me about the Horoscope record.
Horoscope, I'm basically just obliterating all of the signs, and
What's
of course,
yours?
Aries. But you know,
Aries
we
gang.
didn't go too deep about like the shade of Aries. It was a little quick, like cute little.
Is there shade?
We're
on it?
feisty.
Okay.
You know, what are you?
I'm a Virgo.
Oh, okay.
I'm a Virgo.
Y'all kind of ruined my life.
Oh, God. I've heard that before.
My first ex, yeah. But they're cool. It's
Nah, you don't like Virgo. I get it.
They are exciting. They changed my life, but it just doesn't work. I don't even know if this shit is real, okay?
No, I think there is some. I don't know if everybody, but I understand. I mean, Virgos are a particular way.
Very particular.
Where it's like, we do get along with certain, you know what I'm saying? But then there's others that it's just like fire all the time.
Exactly. I'm more and he was fire too. He was just like calculated fire. Like
overthinking everything.
Yeah,
There
really?
it is.
Are they?
Yeah, I feel like Virgos overthink a lot.
Yes, we went to the movies once, and it's assigned seating, and I was like, F it, no one's here. And he like kind of had a baby meltdown, like, no, we gotta be in our seat.
Oh, that's some Virgo energy
Is
type
it?
shit. Yeah,
'Cause,
for
like,
sure. But that's extreme.
That's a little extreme.
That would be a red flag.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's
and
a red
then
flag.
this is when I was ratchet, when I was young. I was walking around with a little baby wine bottle, and that stressed him out too. Like, you're walking in public at the Epic Center in Charlotte with a little wine, and he was probably right.
Maybe, but loosen up. You're not my father.
Loosen
We
up.
having fun here.
He knew how to loosen up in his way, not in any of my ways.
Yeah, I feel it. That's a compatibility thing at the end of the day. So wait, you just celebrated a birthday?
Yeah.
Happy belated.
Thank you.
Happy belated. What'd you do for your birthday?
What did I do? Oh my God. I went to Miami. I got pampered. It was wonderful.
In your soft girl era.
Yeah, really.
Yeah,
completely.
that's what's up.
Beautiful.
A Miami trip sounds nice. A Miami trip sounds really nice.
I could move there.
You can see yourself living there?
Yeah, like forever.
Yeah. I mean, if there's a place in the States to live, Miami is definitely one of those ones.
It's magical. It's tropical. The air is everything for me. I feel like some people feel like the humidity is too much, but that's where I thrive. It's good for my skin. I don't know. Maybe it's not. I love it. I walk like crazy there.
Yeah.
My steps go everywhere because just looking at the city.
Like, how could you not? Yeah, you just get outside, right? I feel it. California has a lot of those, but obviously traffic is one thing in LA that just like.
But I like walking here too.
Yeah, well, you can. Yeah, that's the thing. You damn near have to because you can get to the places quicker than driving. What's your studio atmosphere like? Like, what do you like when you're in there zoning out, creating?
Wow, just lots of candy. Sour Patches.
Yeah, that's my favorite.
Freaking peppermint patties, you know. I'm just like really old inside. Like, I love me a peppermint patty.
Peppermint patty,
yeah,
huh?
my mom, that was like my mom's favorite candy.
Is that dark chocolate?
Dark chocolate with mint cream on the inside.
It's fire.
Like,
it is
so
fire.
lovely.
I'm a milk chocolate guy, but every now and then, some dark chocolate, a peppermint patty. But the Sour Patch is where you got me.
It has to be a fresh box. It can't be no soggy box, no expired, but it's a fresh batch.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Have you tried the sour Skittles?
It's just, I
It's
like
a little
Skittles.
extra chewy, but
Yeah, I love Skittles, but the only sour that gets me is Sour Patches, and recently Mike Ike's is like...
Mike Ike's?
They got a sour box that's insane.
Ooh, I gotta check that out.
And then there's another like candy, Inside Outs. It's these gumballs. It's heaven. It's great. It's the blow pops without all the work. It's just amazing.
Yeah. Okay.
Yeah.
Now I know. Next time we doing a interview at like one of these sweet spots in the mall or something like that, we're gonna hit one of those and do a little taste test.
You would like change
That'd
my
be
life.
It's a new beginning. Ari Lennox, who are some of your favorite vocalists of all time?
Oh my! I mean,
just a few that come to mind.
I mean, it's definitely, D'Angelo, Minnie Riperton. Her range is insane, from the whistle note to her chest voice to her classical voice. Beautiful. Like, she's everything. Yeah. Aretha Franklin, Ella Fitzgerald. Did I say D'Angelo? Deborah Cox.
Ooh, Deborah Cox.
That first album changed my life. And my friend Molly played the song. Me, Molly, and Camellia, we were driving up the PCH yesterday.
Okay.
And Molly just put on We Can't Be Friends with Deborah Cox and RL. And it just took me back to when I was like 6 or however old I was.
Yeah.
Magical song. Like, the key changes. I didn't even realize, like, as an adult, I'm listening to it like, oh, this is why I like this song.
Yeah.
The key changes. It sounds like it should have been on a Disney soundtrack with all of the instrumentation. It sounds like an orchestra was involved. Like, it just is a magical record. And it's just, we were just filling the fields in the car listening to it. Yeah, such good song, great artist. Anyone else influence you, like, growing up? Who were you listening to? Like, so many people. Mariah Carey, Omarion, Sierra, Usher. Ooh. Just a lot of their first albums. Beyonce, Dangerously in Love.
So good.
All of these just changed my life. Bow Wow, of course, like every...
Yeah.
And then just soul music. I remember listening to the radio, had my cassette tape, and just recording everything on like a certain radio station, and just like... what is it? Freaking Ludacris. What's that nasty ass song? What's Your Fantasy?
What's Your Fantasy? Yeah.
And then like SWV, Rain, like all of these songs I had on this cassette tape from like stealing it from the radio.
Yeah.
And just having it on repeat.
But I'm glad you brought that up, because that's how I felt when I heard Soft Girl Era on the radio.
Really?
It just was such a good like breath of fresh air.
Oh,
you know what I mean?
damn.
And JD and yourself give me that feeling.
Thank
Obviously JD with all the stuff he's done and your amazing voice and the beat y'all, crafted up, but it's that, where it's like you said, like you would go from Ludacris to SWV.
Yeah.
Same thing.
Oh,
now maybe going from Little Baby to Ari Lennox, but it really sounds great. So congratulations on the new song. Really excited to hear the new project.
Thank you.
Very soon. I know your fans are hyped to get that out there.
Thank you. I got you. I can give you the link,
Please. Yeah, I want to hear something early.
Yeah.
I want to hear some early, especially with the names you said you're working with as well. Phenomenal.
Yeah,
phenomenal.
They really are. Thank
and I know you spoke before we get out of here on mental health and the importance of that. Just what's your message to people who are struggling?
I don't know what my message is. I guess just I don't know. Take it easy. You know, follow your heart. If you feel like you don't feel good, talk to someone, and don't be afraid. It's okay to just like stop for the day too, right? Yeah, exactly. Turn off the app, delete the app for a little while, you know, and then like, yeah.
Have you ever had to do that?
Absolutely, every other day. Like every other day, I'm deleting it.
Like, yo, I'm done with this. What, Instagram?
Yeah, but also
it's loud, too much noise.
Right, but I also realized I had to switch up my algorithm. Like, there's a few things with social media, like, all right, I'm gonna post something, but you're not going to stress me out in this comment section. I'm just not gonna look.
Period.
And then, so now my algorithm in general is just like animals, things, like just funny videos on animals and just beautiful 70s nostalgic stuff.
Stuff that brings you peace.
Stuff that brings me peace.
I heard that.
So I think it's just about like choosing what you want to see and like ingest. So that's what
you gotta really be cautious of what your intake is.
So I gotta chill with the forensic files, the crime podcast, because that'll literally ruin my day.
Yeah,
like
definitely.
Seeing something so heinous and horrifying.
It can change your energy.
Yeah.
I feel that.
So I try to stay away from things that are too dark. It's been helping me a lot.
I love it. I love it. Ari Lennox is in her soft girl era.
Thank you.
The song is amazing. Of course, you can hear it on Power 106 with me, Just Incredible, and run the streams up. And, you know, Ari's catalog is already phenomenal, but she's getting ready to put out a new project as well.
Yeah.
And, man, thank you so much for stopping by today.
Thank you. I appreciate it.
All love, all the time.
You.
And as you roll out the music, you definitely got a home here.
Thank you so much.
Of course, of course. Ari Lennox is here on Just Incredible's Liftoff Show on Power 106. Peace and love, y'all.